Good afternoon, my name is Alba Culleré, and now I'm going to explain the Spanish-American War. The Spanish-American War was an 1898 conflict between the United States and Spain that ended with U.S. acquisition of territories in the Western Pacific and Latin America. The incidents leading up to the main event, or the causes, were the war originated in the Cuban struggles for independence from Spain, which began in February 1895. Spain's brutally repressive measures to halt the rebellion were physically portrayed for the U.S. public by several sensation newspapers engaging the yellow journalism, and American sympathy for the Cuban rebel rose. On February 15, the Maine exploded and sank, with a loss of 2,066 men. Although the cause of the explosion was unclear, the American press immediately blamed Spain. "Remember the Maine" became a rally cry for angry Americans. On April 20, declared Cuba independent, and demanding that Spain leave the island within 3 days. Attached to the resolution was the Teller Amendment. In response to the resolution, Spain declared war in the United States. 5 events with accurate details on what took place during the event. First, war in Philippines. While attention was focused on Cuba, the U.S. Navy won a quick victory near halfway around the world in the Philippines, a Spanish colony in the Pacific. There, Spanish lost 3,081 lives. War in the Caribbean. The soldiers faced hard living conditions in Cuba. More than 2,000 Americans died from disease they contracted in Cuba. Fewer than 400 were killed in the battle. United States gained territories. The peace treaty placed Cuba, Guam, Puerto Rico, and the Philippines under U.S. control. Plate Amendment, in which limits Cuba's right to make treaties and allowed the United States to intervene in Cuba's affairs. Puerto Rico. Like Cubans, Puerto Ricans had hope for independence after the war. Instead, the U.S. government made the island a territory. The results of the event. Spain's defeat decisively turned the nation's attention away from the overseas colonial adversaries and had 2 decades of much-needed economic development in Spain. The victory in the United States, on the other hand, emerged from the war a world power with far-flung overseas possessions and a new stake in the international politics that world soon led it to play a determining role in the affairs of Europe and the rest of the globe.